Welcome again. My name is Dr. Muhammad Fiaz from University of Education, Digikha campus. In previous video, we had gone through the ametabolous and hemimetabolous insects, and in this video, we are going to cover remaining holometabolous orders. The third and the last category on the basis of insect development is holometabolous, and the order name is Neuroptera. And examples include lacewings, antlines, Dobson flies, elder flies, and snake flies. Neuroptera is derived from the Greek word neuron, meaning sinew, and ptera mean wings. They are referred to as nerve wings or nerve winged insects because of the complex vein patterns in the wings, giving them a lacy appearance. Insects in this order have long setaceous antennae with chewing mouthparts. Front and hind wings are membranous and similar in size with extensive branches of venation in all wings. The next order is Strepstra, and examples include twisted wing parasites, stylopids, and strepsirrhins. Strepsirrhins, the name derived from the Greek word strepsi, which means turned or twisted, and ptera mean wings. It refers to the resting position of the male's large hind wings. Adult female are larviform endoparasites, and adult males are free-living, and their sole mission is to find and fertilize a female. They have reduced forewings and fan-shaped hindwings, branched antennae, and raspberry-like eyes, unique among living insects, and somewhat similar to the eyes of trilobites. The next order is Coleoptera, and examples are beetles and weevils. It is the largest order of insects, representing about 40% of the known insect species. It is derived from the Greek word koleos, meaning sheath, and ptera means wings. It refers to the modified front wings which serve as protective covers for the membranous hind wings. Most beetles have a hard, dense exoskeleton that covers and protects most of their body surface. The front wings, known as elytra, are just as hard as the rest of the exoskeleton. They fold down over the abdomen and serve as protective covers for the large membranous hind wings. Economically, this order has an important role in agriculture and agricultural products. Many beetles are regarded as major pests of agricultural plants and stored products. They attack all parts of living plants as well as processed fibers, grains, and wood products. Scavengers and wood-boring beetles are useful as decomposers and recyclers of organic nutrients. Predatory species such as lady beetles are important biological control agents of aphids and scale insects. The next order is Mecoptera, and examples are scorpion flies and hanging flies. Mecoptera, it's a Greek word derived from the Greek word meko, means long, and ptera means wings. It refers to the shape of both the front and hind wings. The Mecoptera scorpion flies, obviously, are a curious group of terrestrial insects that usually live in moist sylvan habitats. Both larvae and adults are omnivorous. Mostly they feed upon decaying vegetation and dead or dying insects. Larvae generally remains in the soil they have chewing mouthparts and resemble caterpillars. As you know, caterpillars are the young ones of Lepidoptera, or white grubs. White grubs, you call them young ones of Coleoptera. Most adults have an elongated head with slender chewing mouthparts near the tip of a stout beak. Front and hind wings are similar in shape, which are occasionally reduced in size or absent, and often mottled with patches of color. The common name of this order, scorpionfly, refers to the distinctive appearance of male genitalia in members of the family Panorpidae. The terminal segments are enlarged and held recurved over the abdomen like a tail of a scorpion. Despite its appearance, the scorpionfly tail is quite harmless. The next order is Diptera, and examples are true flies, mosquitoes, gnats, and midges. The term Diptera is derived from the Greek word di, means two, and ptera means wings, and refers to the fact that true flies have only a single pair of wings. They all have one pair of wings which allow them to fly. That is actually where their name come from. Diptera literally means two wings. They have haltere, which are smaller modified wings that look like dumbbells that they use to help balance themselves while flying. Members of Diptera get their nutrients from liquid source, so they have mouthparts that are designed for sucking liquid. They are slight variations in mouthparts between different groups among the Diptera. Many have mouthparts designed to pierce and suck, others have mouthparts designed like straw for sucking nectar from flowers. The next order is Siphonophora, and examples are fleas. The name Siphonophora is derived from the Greek word siphon, which means a tube or pipe, and aptera means wingless. This is an appropriate appellation from these secondary wingless insects whose mouthparts are adapted for piercing skin and sucking the blood. As adults, all fleas are blood-sucking external parasites. Most species feed on mammals, although a few, less than 10%, live on birds. Only adult fleas inhabit the host body and feed on its blood. They are active insects with a hard exoskeleton, strong hind legs adapted for jumping, and a laterally flattened body that can move easily within the host fur or feathers. Unlike lice, most fleas spend a considerable amount of time away from their host. Adults may live for a year or more and can survive for weeks or months without a blood meal. The next order is Lepidoptera, and examples are butterflies and moths. The name Lepidoptera is derived from the Greek word lepido, which means scale, and ptera means wings. It refers to the characteristic covering of microscopic dust-like scales on the wings. Lepidoptera is the second largest order in the class Insecta. Nearly all Lepidopteran larvae are called caterpillars. They have a well-developed head with chewing mouthparts. In addition to 3 pairs of legs on the thorax, they have 2 to 8 pairs of fleshy abdominal prolegs that are structurally different from the thoracic legs. Adults are distinctive for their large wings relative to their body size, which are covered with minute overlapping scales. Lepidopteran wings scales often produce distinctive color pattern that play an important role in courtship and intraspecific recognition. The next order is Trichoptera, and example is caddisflies. The name Trichoptera is derived from the Greek word trichos, meaning hair, and ptera mean wings. It refers to the long silky hairs that cover most of the body and wings. The general characters of the order includes hair-like antennae that are about as long as the body or longer sometimes. Some species have antennae that are much longer than the body. Wings that are held roof-like over the back, highest above the center of the back and then sloping downward and outward. And next order is Hymenoptera. Examples are ants, wasps, bees, sawflies, and horntails. The name Hymenoptera is derived from the Greek word hymen, meaning membrane, and ptera mean wings. It is also a reference to Hymeno, the Greek god of marriage. The name is appropriate not only for the membranous nature of the wings, but also for the manner in which they are jointed together as one by the hemuli. Hymenoptera have two pairs of wings that hook together so that they operate in unison. The exception is some types of ants which have no wings. Hymenoptera have well developed compound eyes and most have a narrow waist where the thorax joins the abdomen. They are the only insect order besides the termites that form complex social groups of the workers, drones, and queens. Most Hymenoptera have mouthparts for chewing. Bees have a tongue-like proboscis for collecting flower nectar. Ants and bees are commonly plant eaters, but many other species are predatory, such as large hunting wasps, are parasitic, such as the wasp whose larvae grow inside the living arthropod. This was all about the orders of class Insecta. See you in the next one.